think when you finally realize that you're not like anyone else and that you can't copy anyone else's personality or the way that they talk or anything in general of that person, you start to become more into yourself and you're able to express yourself how you want to be perceived. And I think that is the point, or the inflection point of where things start to change for you, because being able to fully free yourself from anybody else's point of view of you creates this new version. It opens the door to new dimensions in order for you to really see life through a different lens. And I think that is by far the most important part, is to be able to express yourself freely. And right now for me, that is creating these videos, that is being able to sit here and look at the camera and talk to myself and think about things that are going on in my life, and hopefully and inspiring everybody else to do the same, because I am heavy on the introvert and do not like going out and do not like being around a lot of people. So that is where we thrive. We thrive with having these internal dialogues with ourselves and being able to really, find ourselves and think about things that we want to think about, and not necessarily feeling the pressure of having to always put on a show for someone else. And I think that is by far the most important part of creating content, is being able to be yourself and being able to see how far you can really go with it and how much you really know yourself. So yeah, this is my YouTube journey, and I know everybody is starting their YouTube journey and wanting to start their YouTube journey, and I think that's great. I think it's very expressive of us to really document our lives and to share who we are to the world, because you never know who might resonate with you. You never know who might want to follow along on your journey and see where you go. So yeah, definitely start that content. Everybody's starting content. I don't see why you don't want to start content at this point, because it's just you creating history and really just healing yourself. I think making content is actually healing yourself, because you're able to really just sit with yourself and you're able to express your thoughts, who you are, your values, your morals, your insecurities, your flaws, and just everything in general, and your emotions. And I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to express, because that's what we're here for. We're here to express who we are and not hold anything back, because holding things back does not help you. It only hinders you. So yeah, this is where we are on our content journey. This is day number 2 of posting every single day. So if you keep following along, my topics will get better eventually. But yeah, right now I'm kind of in like this weird place of creating something that is meaningful, and hopefully that will be around for generations. That is the goal, is to build something that lasts and something that people can really feel inspired by, and hopefully they understand the message, and well, the idea is for everyone to wake up. The idea is for everyone to wake up, and for the things that we see online, as far as like everybody's on their different healing journeys, and you know what they're doing to heal themselves, and what they're thinking about reality, and how we can create our own reality by doing things that, you know, bring us joy, and etc., etc. Watching your energy and watching everything manifest. That is the point of kind of what I'm creating. It is so that we can have visual representation of this newfound way of living, and this newfound perspective, and understanding of how things are created. And so yeah, in between that and then still just trying to also figure myself out at the same time. So we're definitely in the middle. And I know that my opportunity is just nearly on the other side of everything that I've been so diligently working on. So yeah, I'm really excited for my future and what I have in store for me. There's just so many things that I know is shifting and working in my favor, that I'm not concerned about anything not working out, because it's really about you knowing that things are going to work out for you. Because if you know that things are going to work out for you, then you really have no concern or worry about your current situation, because you have already you've already transcended your reality. You've transcended your environment. You're no longer hindered or focused on kind of what's happening outside of you. You're more focused on everything that is happening within you. And I think that is a beautiful place to be, because it frees you. It frees you from all of the expectations. It frees you from everything, and you feel so liberated, and you're living in sovereignty now. You have complete control and power over your life, and making the decisions becomes a lot easier and a lot more fun, mind you, because you're starting to get a feel of what you want from your life and how you expect it to go. Or I guess not to necessarily expect it, because you can know things about your future, but also not you can also not have any idea on the details of how it's gonna happen. So yeah, right now everything is working out just as it should. Everything is just as it should be. And if you are going through something and you're trying to figure life out, which I'm sure, like, we literally are all trying to figure this life out for the first time. We're all experiencing life for the first time, and I know it's life be lifing. That's what I'm gonna say. Life be lifing. But yeah, in between phases right now, in between different realities, in between different dimensions, and feeling everything manifest towards me, and seeing things actually manifest for me as well. But it's also it's the little things that really manifest first before you get everything else. It's like, are you ready? Are you really ready for what's to come? Like, I've been preparing you. I'm preparing you for everything. And the universe tends to continue to give you opportunities to show yourself if you're ready to handle exactly what is about to come. And I think Well, I've observed it's honestly, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful to witness the different opportunities and the ways that things show up for you. And then you also have to have that clarity in order to decipher what is actually being shown to you. So it's all connected, for sure. Mind, body, soul. Once everything is aligned, everything becomes a lot clearer, and you start to notice things a lot more and a lot quicker. And I think that is when you start to really fully realize that this is real. This is really happening in my life. I'm not just being delusional and seeing things or hearing things or, you know, in my head about whatever's going on. You really come to a point where, because in the beginning, it's like, am I losing my mind? Did this just happen? Or like, did this just happen? Is this happening for a reason? And such and such. You start to notice things, but you're like, nah. But then also sometimes you're like, wow, that really happened. And so it's just like, it's the duality of things, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you really have to be able to start to know yourself. And once you know yourself, everything outside of you that happens just makes more sense. So continue on your journey, because life will change within a split second. Who knows? Time is not linear. Your life could change with the drop of a hat. So keep going. I don't want to be cliche and be like, keep thinking positive thoughts. But that's what you need to do. You need to be able to continue to be okay with everything that's happening around you. I'm not saying you always have to be positive, because like I said, there's duality of nature, and things are bound to happen. The pendulum is going to swing back and forth. So it's just all about being prepared in those moments where you don't have to be like super happy about everything that's going on, but you can also understand that it's happening for a reason, and just really understand that, hey, that's life. It is what it is. And then just keep moving on, because after that, something else can happen that is, you know, obviously a lot more positive than the thing that just happened before. But yeah, really have to put the work in on yourself first before you can really expect anything to happen outside of you. So that is the end of this one. Until next time.